Medina Palace. Outside the most prosperous metropolis of the 10th century Hispania, there was a grand palace that was dubbed the Versailles of Al-Andalus. Today, many visitors like myself would take a day trip from Cordoba to come and visit it. As you can see, the setting is very green and peaceful, and a nice break. The complex was built on three descending terraces at the foot of the Sierra Morena Mountains. It featured a gleaming marble, lush gardens, fountains, and royal quarters. According to historians, the resident caliph has many wives at the time. His extended family was living inside the city of Cordoba, and he only brought his favorite concubines to stay with him at Medina Palace. But the biggest part of it is this one. Yeah, in front of you. This is the barrel. This is the private residence of Abraham III, and there are movements which really the full power of the part of the chance. The Medina Palace in Andalusia, about an hour away from Cordoba by car, is often referred to as Medina Azahara. This magnificent 10th century palatial city served as the capital of the Caliphate of Cordoba and is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was built around 936 AD by Abdul al-Rahman III, the first caliph of Cordoba. It was designed to reflect the power and elegance of his newly independent caliphate. Roman aqueduct built in the 2nd century was found in Medina. You can still see the typical Islamic horseshoe entryways. Belong to the old palace, Medina Palace. This is the foundation of a huge palace in the old days. The same red and white arches of the Medina Palace. Because you are very close, which means that you have a lot of power in your king, but you are not in you are not here, because the most important person here is my This structure used to house a lot of administrative offices. The original column of the Medina Palace.
With the capitals, the history is rich because we don't have original capitals of Maria Calzara in Maria Calzara. The place we're going to go to the other corner of the...
It's pretty broken. Molding on top of the columns. A private residence
in the middle of that wall. That was
of the Islamic ruler. This part, I was told, was the harem of the caliphate. Despite its grandeur, it had a brief 80-year existence before being sacked and destroyed during a civil war in the early 11th century. Such a tragedy. Must be a palace with one of the shortest lifespans in the world. It took 15 years to build this gate all by itself. Look at all these delicate carvings in the gate.
Oculta un poco cómo se veía o cómo se concebía la homosexualidad en el mundo islámico en el siglo X, que no se diferencia mucho de cómo se concibe a día de hoy.
By Medina Palace. But before we leave this ancient city of Cordoba, I have to show you the flower patios of the city. The flower patios of Cordoba are a UNESCO-listed cultural tradition where residents transform historic, whitewashed courtyards into vibrant botanical oases. Bursting with colorful geraniums, jasmine, and bougainvillea, set against striking white walls and traditional tile work, these hidden communal spaces peak during the annual May Festival, but can be enjoyed via tours year-round. The Festival of the Courtyard in Cordoba is held annually during the first 2 weeks of May. This event invites you to explore dozens of private, award-winning courtyards completely free of charge. But you do not have to visit in May to experience this beautiful tradition. Medina Palace boasts 12 distinct floral courtyards and is open year-round. Another patio.
Hola, bienvenida. ¿Se puede pasar a visitar? No hay ticket, es con donativo. Vale. No pasar, y si no hay algo, déjalo dentro, da igual, sin problema. Mira, la casa esta es de finales del año 1300. Fue una antigua casa de vecinos donde vivieron 7 familias a un tiempo. Cada familia una habitación y compartían las zonas comunes. Cuadra, cocina, lavadero. Eso podéis visitarlo porque está abierto, ¿vale?
Vale.
Se mantiene como cuando ellos vivían. Que queréis una foto juntos, me lo decís. Vale.
Muchas gracias.
Sí.
A typical patio in Cordoba.
Corner that's catches the sun, just it's white. I know. In limbo, whether I'm actually going away, I'll keep you posted. That's what I thought. I'll be much happier if you wasn't. It might be that happened because they were struggling with parents.
So after leaving beautiful Cordoba, my next stop will be Granada. From there, I'm going to travel to Malaga and Seville in Spain, and Lisbon and Porto in Portugal. Hope to see you there. Adios, my friends.